We know that COVID has been a very challenging year for every Californian and every American. It has touched every single person's life and frankly changed all our lives. And at the same time, for many people before COVID, they were struggling. They were living paycheck to paycheck. They were one paycheck away from being homeless. Many of them were homeless. Many people were trying to figure out how they could survive. And frankly, COVID has made their life worse. And we acknowledge that, and this is the budget where we are looking to try to figure out how we can uplift their lives, how we can take folks who are working Californians, people who, as Chris talked about, never stopped working, kept working in the restaurants, kept working at the pharmacies, they kept working at the grocery stores, had high infection rates of COVID. We know so many of those communities really need our help. And at a time when people need government the most, often we're in a situation where we can't help them. But, and the governor's going to talk about this, but because of our progressive tax policy, we rely on those Californians who have the most. And that very small segment of California has done incredibly well this last year. And because of that, we have an unprecedented budget surplus. And that budget surplus is going right back to the most vulnerable Californians, the ones who need the help the most, the ones who need help with housing, whether it's making your rent payments, the ones who need help with food, the ones who are want to make sure that our schools are open up in the fall, the ones who are worried about healthcare and making sure that they can cover those costs. That is what this budget is about. This is an opportunity to build the California, not of next year, but really of the next 100 years. And so much of the foundation, as someone who's born and raised in this incredible state and has really, and as a child of immigrants, really benefited from all the infrastructure that was built before my family even got here. That's what we're trying to lay down in this budget. We know we have a historic opportunity. You're going to hear about the money that is going to go back into people's pockets today, but over the next few weeks, you're going to be hearing about the foundation that we're going to lay for this great state in terms of our education system, in terms of our healthcare system, in terms of much of our social safety net that was decimated in the last recession. And that is what I'm so excited about, and really being able to deliver on that California promise for so many. Because I know there are folks who are working class folks who wondered if that promise is still alive. And I'm here to tell you, I know we are all here to tell you, that promise is well alive, and we're going to be doubling down on that promise in this budget. So thank you.